Hey there guys, it's Chris once again with On the Road Mobile Tinting, and in this video we'll be tinting the front window using our Jeep tint kits that you can purchase at ontheroadmobiletinting.com. Alright, so let's get started guys. So here in the rear we've got the two packages you'll be receiving in the mail, and in our first package is going to be our toolkit box, okay? Every single tool I'm using today will be provided for you right here in these packages. Okay, so we're going to grab our spray bottle here. Inside that spray bottle is a little tube of Dawn soap. I want you to put 10 drops in here, fill it to the top, give it a good shake, and you're ready to go. All right, so there's going to be two rules I want you to follow before you're tinting any of your windows. Number one, the sun. Do not tint the window if the sun is beaming in from that direction, okay? That's going to cause the window to heat up, drying that film a lot faster. You're not going to be able to get all the water out. You're not going to be able to slide that film around. Just avoid the sun. So move your vehicle in the opposite direction of the sun. If you have a garage, even better. That's going to help with contamination getting on the window. So number one, avoid the sun, okay? Number two, if it's a windy day, avoid that as well. We don't want your film flapping around, maybe getting stuck on each other, and we don't want any kind of debris flying on the film, okay? So number one, the sun. Number two, the wind. Otherwise, you should be pretty good to go. Okay, so before we start doing our prep and installation, we are going to provide you with a microfiber towel cleaning cloth, but I want you to do a first initial cleaning using your own cloth, okay? I want you to do a really good cleaning around, using maybe on your panel as well. You can use the soapy water or a window cleaner, but just give everything a really good cleaning. I also want you to focus on cleaning the top edge of this window. A lot of dirt and grime is going to be on there, so I want you to really clean that well. Also clean the outside, guys. We're going to be putting our film on here to pill it and put it on the inside, so I want you to clean the outside really well as well. Your window, of course, as well. I actually just removed the film from this window, so I did a really good cleaning beforehand. Okay, so once we got that first initial cleaning done, toss that towel. Do not use whatever towel you used again. You can go ahead and grab your provided one, bring your toolkit inside. I've got an extra one in there waiting for me. And let's start prepping our window. So go ahead and grab your spray bottle here, give it a good spray. We do have our window a little bit down still, that's no problem. We're going to be adjusting it a few times. Go ahead and grab your provided scrubby pad here, and we're going to give that just a really good scrub here. I want you just to take your time with this process, guys, okay? As long as you just follow this video and take your time, you will be good to go. This is not a daunting task. Our patterns are perfectly cut to make this process as easy as possible. All right, so we've got a really good cleaning here. Just take your time, get every nook and cranny. I want you to go ahead then and grab your spray bottle, and we're gonna give you a tucking tool, okay? This tool is gonna be perfect for tucking our film underneath the sill, but it's also really good for cleaning out these rubber gaskets here on the corner. So go ahead and spray down with some water and just really clean these rubber sills right here, getting any kind of dirt out of there. Perfect. Then I want you to go ahead and grab your scraper / razor blade. Go ahead and get it out of the safety position, and we're going to give that window a really good cleaning. Do not worry, this will not scratch your glass. You can go vertically, you can go horizontally across the top. Just don't do big swirls and you'll be fine, okay? But give it a really good cleaning. Now, if you had some old film on here before, you really want to focus on getting any kind of old glue. We're going to make a video for you on how to remove old film. It's very easy, just in case. Once we've got a really good cleaning done, this is the only time. Go ahead and hold on to your blade. Put a towel down if you like on your leather seats. Make sure we're not going to scratch up by accident. Hold on to that blade. And this is the only time I want you to use your microfiber on the window, okay? We just want to remove any kind of dirt, grime, and maybe sticker glue off. We don't want to put it back on the window, so this is the only cleaning that you can use this on. You know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and close up the rest of these windows in the Jeep. We just don't want to clean our window and have some air or dust blow in here, okay? So just as a precaution, while we're rolling up this window, let's roll up the rest. Went ahead and closed my sunshade up there. I'm just closing all these windows just to prevent any dust. Contamination is the worst thing on here. Okay, or the thing we're really concerned about. All right, so we rolled up our window. Now it's time to clean the bottom edge. Give that a good spray. Scrubby pad. We're going about halfway up on the window. Nice scrub. And you're scraping to one more time, just to get that bottom portion that we didn't get. Focus on getting in those edges there, guys. And this little logo here will not be removed, so I don't want you continuously trying to remove it, okay? Just give it a good scrape over the top and put that razor blade back into the safety position. And perfect, we are set. Make sure we do not cut our beautiful leather seats if we have them. All right, great. So like I said, the only time I want you to clean your window is after the first cleaning with the microfiber. The rest we're going to be using our squeegee. Okay, second cleaning, we're going to do 3 good cleanings on here. Good spray. Grab our provided scrubby pad one more time. Give this just a nice scrubbing. And for this cleaning, we won't be wiping it. We'll be using our squeegee to remove the remaining water. Start from the top. We'd never work our way up. And don't worry about your door panel getting dirty. You can use your towel on the door, but just don't use it back on the window, okay? Great, let's roll our window down a little bit so we can get the top edge cleaned. There we go. Spray one more time. Scrubby pad one more time. Just about halfway once again. Overlapping the area we just did. Really making sure that top area is clean, okay? We don't want any film touching it and bringing any kind of dirt in. Great, and last one, squeegee. All right, and perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get inside of these edges here just to make sure we get any kind of dirt that may be in there out. All right, last cleaning, guys. No more scrubby pad, just in case we had dirt on the scrubby pad. We don't want to get it back on the window. Let's go ahead and, for our last one, we're just using water and our squeegee, okay? So getting from the top once again. Working our way over. Perfect. Go ahead and get inside there just in case. You'll notice in some of my videos I was using a yellow squeegee. We upgraded all of our kits to a nice handheld one to give you a lot more control, so a nice upgrade for you guys if you see me using that in some of my videos. All right, let's roll our window up for one last cleaning just on the bottom. Feel free to go ahead and spray the whole window down on this one as well, since we're rolling it up, just to make sure we got this really clean. And just like that, guys, our window is prepped and ready for installation. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and just close this door up while we grab our pattern. Like I said, we're trying to keep that door as clean as possible, okay? I want you to take your spray bottle with you and your squeegee. All right, and let's grab our pattern. So in this tube will be as many patterns as you ordered for your Jeep Wrangler or Gladiator. You can order 1 window, 2 windows. You can order your entire kit, guys. They'll all be in here for you. So if you did order multiple ones, I recommend maybe heading to your table, separating them all, and bringing them out one by one. Perfect. Now, we made this process as simple as possible for you. Each one of our patterns are plotter cut to perfectly, and I mean perfectly, fit your windows, but they're also labeled, okay? We made this dummy proof. We got front drivers, and you'll know exactly how it's gonna sit because the sticker is facing up. You know exactly how to put it, okay? All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and take this with us. We're taking our spray bottle and our squeegee as well. Now, if you have a little table, go ahead and set it right here next to your door. At this point, we are going to open up our door a little bit, okay? Because we are going to put it on here and transfer it in. I don't want you to have to have you open up that door when the film's in your hand, okay? So go ahead and open up that door. I'm gonna set my squeegee there. We're gonna spray our window here to hold the film onto the window. If we don't put water on there, it won't hold it, okay? At this point, we can lay our film with the whole entire film on the window. Now we're gonna spray the outside of the film just to hold it down, okay? Now we're gonna tack it down. We're gonna grab our squeegee here. We're gonna create a cross. What that does is it holds it so it doesn't fall and get dirty. That just almost holds it to the window. Okay, we're gonna grab our spray bottle here. Put your squeegee in here so we can, for when we're going to squeegee the water out. And we're gonna peel our film off of the liner. All right, so we're gonna grab our right corner here, and this peels off like butter, guys, but I want you to take your time and just go slow. I'm peeling, I'm spraying, okay? Peel, spray. I want you to go nice and slow. I don't want you to go crazy fast. I don't want you to accidentally cut the film here, but just go nice and slow, holding our liner, working our way across. Spray. I'm just spraying the top, releasing it. Spray and slowly peeling it off, okay? Slow spray, pull, spray. Plenty of water. Be generous with the water here, okay? Pull, spray. There we go. All right, now that we got the top completely released, we're gonna go ahead and pull down and just continue spraying, right? About 3/4 of the way down. Once we get to about that point, we're gonna grab the corners here, lift up completely. That'll release the whole liner off of the window. We'll bring it in and we're gonna spray our glass here. Actually, you know what? I apologize for that. We need to roll our window a little down. I should have had that done for you. So make sure that your window is a little, that's okay, because our liner, since we sprayed so much water on there, even if it touched itself, it will not stick, okay? So we've got just a little bit of a border. We need our window a little down so we can put our film on here, okay? Now we're gonna lay our film on here. Go slow, take your time, right? There is no rush. We put so much water on the window in the film that we have plenty of time to do this. We're gonna start with this corner first. We're gonna go and grab it. We're gonna slide it into position. If it's a little tough to move, release it and just grab a little more water, okay? Spray a little more on the glass just in case. There we go. Now we're gonna just slide this into position on this side first, on the left side. Then we're gonna work over here. We're gonna lift up our film here, pull it in almost to tuck it in right under. And just like that, guys, beautiful. Okay, now, like I said, take your time. There is no rush. We're gonna just make sure it's lined up, leaving a little edge across the top and the side here. We don't want to put it all the way to the top because that can cause, after multiple rolls up and down, that can start to peel the film off, okay? So we want to leave a nice little border here. Perfect, just like that. All right, great. Now it's time to squeegee that water out. I want you to go ahead and spray the outside of the film. Using your thumb, we're just gonna hold down the film so it doesn't slide. Grab our squeegee here, and starting from the top with medium pressure, light to medium pressure, just work our way across, okay? Just across the about halfway of the window. We don't want to go too far down. We do not want to squeegee any film that is raised, because you will crease the film and it'll be creased and it'll ruin that film, okay? So we don't want to squeegee any film that is lifted, like right here in this corner. We'll get to that later. All right, perfect. So we've already got squeegeed the center part. Spray a little bit more, and now you can apply some heavier pressure without any worry of the film moving. Now pretend you applied too much pressure, okay, and your film slid on you. That is no problem. You can just easily remove it just like this. Redo every step we just did. Position it once again. You've got plenty of time before this film dries, okay? And that's why I want you to use a good amount of water. Perfect. Just like that, we'll respray our film and squeegee it out one more time. Again, I'm not going far past here. I don't want to crinkle and crease the film, okay? All right, great. One more with a good amount of pressure. Go ahead and get in here as well. I want you to go ahead and grab your tuck tool here that I said, and we're just gonna make sure that the edge here is lined up. We're not gonna go focus on this side because the film is lifted. Just right here on top, okay? Perfect, we are good to go. Okay, let's go and roll our window up. There we go. And now we're going to spray our glass. We want to spray in a down position just in case there was a little bit of dirt. Maybe some dirt got on there. We want to get that down and out, okay? Just like that. We are then going to peel our liner off, exposing our film, and spray our film as well. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing we did in the beginning. Grab our film here, tuck it in, grab it on this side, and tuck it in. And just like that, look at this. We're just gonna lay that down. Just like that, guys. How simple of a process is it? If you take your time and don't rush and use plenty of water, you've got plenty of time to do this. Okay, before we squeegee, we want to make sure our liner is underneath that sill. So we're going to grab our tucking tool. We're going to just push it because it's going to be barely overlapped. These patterns are so perfectly cut to fit. We're just going to lay it down underneath that sill. You're going to see it just fall underneath. We're going to come across here and just make sure it's laying down beautifully and perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab our spray bottle one more time and squeegee from the top to the bottom, guys, just with some nice medium pressure, nothing crazy. But just like that, guys, how simple is that process? One more time, guys, with some nice heavy pressure. Then we'll do our inspection from the outside. Just like this, guys, nice heavy pressure. All right, so the last tool we're going to be using here is going to be our white hard card. This has a nice felt tip on one end, and it's really good to get inside of here and just lay everything down. Come across. We're just making sure it's laying down completely, coming down to the bottom, just making sure it's not lifted. And just like that, guys, how simple. Now you can use your microfiber now on top of the film because we're not getting it directly on the glass. Come around, we'll clean this window and do our inspection time. And look at that. What a beautiful, perfect install. You're gonna look here for any kind of bubbles that are showing. We did such an amazing install. We have absolutely nothing showing, okay? But pretend you had just a small bubble right here. Put your finger on that bubble, come across with your hard card and just lay it down, okay? Just squeegee that water out. If you see any bubbles, we did an amazing job on this window. But guys, it is that simple. All right, take your time, follow this video as you're walking around, clean your window, close the door, make sure we're not getting any contamination, because that's going to be your biggest issue, is getting little hairs or dirt to get on your window. But it's a really simple process. Do not roll your window down for 2 to 3 days, okay? Let our film cure, but you're good to go. We want to say thank you so much for purchasing our tint kits, guys, from ontheroadmobiletinting.com. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. You can call, text, email. They're all on my website, how to get a hold of me. Thank you so much once again. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. And as always, we'll see you on the road. All right, bye, guys. Thank you so much.